Marcos Rios, if you'll come forward, please. Norma? Marcos Rios, he's on page 2. That's Michael DeLeon's client. All right, so as I told you before, your client is in jury trial. You're set today for a plea deadline date. So Norma, if you'll just put that on the same date as well.
Yes.
So we're going to come back on January 20th. At that time, you'll need to let me know whether or not you reached an agreement with the state. If you have not, your next court date will be a jury trial setting. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, so once you sign the reset form, you are excused.
He's the attorney judge, right?
I'm sorry.
He's the attorney, not his client.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Fernando Rodriguez,
Yes, ma'am.
All the way to the front.
if you come forward, please. And Miss, if you can have a seat, please.
Yes, first row. If there's no space, first row.
Good morning.
Way at the
Hi,
end.
your attorney's in jury trial, so he won't be here today. So we're gonna give you a reset.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Norma, on this case, did Alfonso give you an idea how long the jury trial would be?
On Monday, Judge, I can ask the coordinator to contact her.
No, let's just set it. Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Norma. Reese, what is your work schedule? Do you have any off days in the week?
I work 2 weeks days and then 2 weeks nights.
I'm sorry, 2 days.
2 weeks days and then 2 weeks nights.
All right, so what's the best date for you so you won't miss work? Do you need to look at your
Yes, ma'am.
phone or calendar?
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
You
go
don't-
ahead. Sure.
Between the 26th and the 30th
All
of
right,
this month.
so I see on this, you have a motion to revoke out of another court on January 26th.
Yes,
Is that correct?
On Tuesday or Monday.
So you just, Norma, we can just put this for January 26th and talk to your attorney. If you need to be in that court first for the motion to revoke, the court is fine with it. All right, Norma, if you'll put it for January 26th then. Emmanuel Galindo,
Just roll.
if you'll come forward, please. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, your case is going to have to be recalled. Your attorney is in jury trial.
Okay, I'm not sure if I need the attorney. You just said for me to get the chaperone status, ma'am, and I've gotten it complete, so
Okay.
I don't know if I need to.
So-
Judge, may I present to you the most up-to-date court summary
Mhm.
and the recommendation?
It's because on this.
Okay.
We do have them on file.
All right, did you speak with Rick?
No, I haven't had an opportunity to this morning.
Okay, just have a seat. She'll speak to Rick, and then if they object to it, I'll hear it.
And I think that this is gonna be his follow-up. There was a previous court visit.
Mhm.
And I was on here, but Mr. K was here, and these are his notes from my system, Judge.
Okay. Ah, yes, okay.
Okay.
All right, so just have a seat. We're gonna take care of your matter today. All right, thank you. All right, who's ready?
Yes, we have James Gonzalez, page 7 at the bottom.
James Matthew Gonzalez Jr. Come forward. All right, so the last time you were here in December, we were in a jury trial, so there's nothing we could do. My understanding that all the discovery had been received.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Did you sign an acknowledgement of discovery or no?
Believe we did, but I don't have a specific memory of
Okay.
that far. But we've accepted the state's recommendation of pretrial diversion. The application has been submitted. He's awaiting his orientation. That's where we're at today.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson. I need a PTD date, please. All right, so we'll be back here on February 17th. If everything is completed, I will have received something saying that you completed and you won't need to be here. Otherwise, you'll be here, okay? Once you sign the reset form, you're excused, just have a seat, your attorney will bring it to you.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, have a good one.
Absolutely.
Augustine Sanchez.
Look, I'm asking for a reset for discovery. I gave the state, Mr. Pena, a large flash drive. There are 3 videos that cannot be, I guess, automatically downloaded from e-discovery, so you have to do it manually. Gave him an external flash drive. I wouldn't think it'd take too long to have the paralegal download those, but that's the request.
All right, and why were you late?
I went downstairs to District 11 by accident.
Okay, so here's the thing. You now know where this court is, so make sure you're in time. Court starts at 9, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Ferguson.
Yes.
I need a 33-day reset. It's for discovery, and also state at that time you need to be prepared to tender an offer. All right, what date?
I can do the 17th.
Right.
217.
All right, so we'll be back on February 17th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused, just have a seat and your attorney will bring the reset to you.
Copy that, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. No, that's for a discovery and an offer for the state to tender an offer. All right, we'll go on the record. The court is calling 2025 CR 012851 State versus Jasmine Lim. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Patrick Valentine from Ms. Lim.
And are you Ms. Lim? All right, we're here for a restitution off the record. Parties had said they were in agreement to a restitution amount. And what is that agreement?
Yes, Judge, the agreement's kind of, and for the amount of $98 restitution
And who is that to be paid to?
to the city of San Antonio.
Probation,
Yes, Judge.
there's to be $98 restitution to the city of San Antonio on Lim.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, is there anything else?
I think that-
All right, we will close the record. Is she listed as being in jail because of?
I don't think so.
The GPS, I have a GPS tracking device. I'll get it taken off tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, and that tracking is not for this court, it's for another court?
I don't, I
No,
think
it
this
was
is
for
through all
him.
the matter, right?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, so
All
they're just
right,
taking a while to
so-
get it off.
It was, we agreed last time, it was 30 days instead of 10 days in Bear County.
Yes,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so then probation, her time on GPS should be up, you say tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am, at 9 o'clock.
All right, and let me, and let me look in the notes. So make sure that I have that to sign to have it removed tomorrow by 9. Okay, all right, is there anything else?
no, Judge, thank you.
Anything else you need from the court?
No, thank
All
you
right,
so
you're-
much.
oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nello?
Oh, I thought he was in another county.
No, I did too, Joe.
Hello,
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning. So this is a case where, hasn't he been found incompetent?
It was Judge evidently they dismissed that incompetence according to, I've been talking to Mr. Nello.
Wait, what, so I'm trying to understand, what do we mean the incompetency was dismissed? Yes,
He was found incompetent in, I believe it's Williamson County, and then he was found competent, and then they dismissed the case that was held against him.
Ah.
So we're here today, we're going to withdraw all chain amendment and the probation's recommendation.
all right, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
And probation, what is your recommendation?
I believe it's
What's listed on the court summary, Judge?
It's the recommended state ISF, Your Honor, and then after that, he's gonna continue living with the group home that he's at.
All right, so Mr. Nelum,
Yes, Your Honor.
okay, this is what I can tell you. Your case in this court began before this prosecutor was here. And it took a lot of work for the state and your previous defense attorney, and now this defense attorney in probation, to come up with a residence that was good for you because you were super young. I understand when people have mental health issues, I really do. And when I say I understand in, can I put this? I understand from reading, right? About mental health and what needs to be done with that. And I understand that sometimes people will go off their medications because they're feeling great, and medications have a lot of side effects. But with you, what you have to realize, the offense that you're on probation for is a serious, serious offense with serious, serious consequences that could result in you going to prison for a long time, right? And I'm not saying that I won't keep an open mind if another motion to revoke were filed, but I'm trying to let you know how serious this is. And I know you're young. So you're going to have to do your best to follow through. I'm going to talk to probation, and hopefully the group home where you can be placed, they'll give you a case manager, because you really need a case manager that you can report to at a minimum weekly, so that they can keep tabs on you, because your case, it continues from, when I first took the bench, right? So this has been going on since 2019 with your being in this court. So you're going to have to do it. And if you don't do it, there are going to be consequences. I know nobody likes being at the jail, right?
Sure.
All right. So let's go off the record for a moment. Let me ask you, his group home, last time it wasn't in San Antonio. Is it going to be the same group home that's outside of San Antonio?
I don't know that information, Judge.
All right. So here's the thing. If it's a group home that's inside of San Antonio, do you think we should start with him being on GPS at that group home if they allow that? I know we had some issues with charging the GPS last time.
Judge, I would say after his release from state ISF, I do recommend the GPS monitor.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do, since both parties are in agreement to it. I'm going to sign the motion to withdraw. Alternate amend conditions, that's going to be ISF cognitive. And upon release from ISF, you're going to be placed on GPS. I'm going to ask that the fees be waived, because I believe he's receiving SSI as well.
You're not for cognitive, but for substance abuse.
Yes. All right, for substance abuse then. And is there anything else you need to be successful?
No, ma'am. I just wanted to say that, it really is gonna help me. Succeed in life. If I do, go to this program, it's gonna help me in a better way to stay off a lot of stuff and continue, my life forward.
All right. And whatever medications you receive for mental health, you need to let them know that you have a substance abuse issue as well. And usually when you let them know that you have been in programs for that, they will give you medication that's a non-narcotic. Do you have any family support? I remember the last time I asked you,
I
no.
do have, dad support, but that's the only person that I have.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Oh, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, and
Thank you,
if
Judge.
you could let him know, he's going to be in custody until he's transferred to ISF.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Loretta Ramos. All righty, so this is scheduled for trial.
Yes, Judge. We were originally set last week, and I
Mhm.
tried to explain to Judge Angelini at this time, resetting me to today was not feasible because I have a setting tomorrow morning in Kendall that they had no docket for me to get a continuance on. And I have a city council meeting tomorrow afternoon, and city council doesn't provide resets and continuances. And
All right, so
so
here's-
we are ready, but because of those conflicts, I can't proceed today.
Your Honor, state's ready, but we have no objection.
All right, we're gonna go on the record. The court is calling 2025 CR 008809 State versus Loretta Ramos. Could I have parties announced for the record?
For the state,
Elizabeth Russell for Ms. Ramos.
And are you Miss Ramos?
Yeah.
And it's the court's understanding from reading the judge's notes that this case was set for jury trial on January 6th. Defense counsel filed a motion for continuance. Judge Angelini granted the motion and is reset for jury trial today. And counsel, are you asking to orally amend that motion for continuance and have the court hear it?
I am, Judge, and I have another one that I have verified that I need to file as well if the court needs me to, that is going to explain everything that I'm about to tell the court.
All right, any objection to the oral amendment to the previous motion for continuance?
No, Your Honor.
All right, and what is the reason for the request for the continuance?
Your Honor, I have conflicted settings that I was not able to secure even a court appearance to ask for a continuance in. Those conflicted settings, unfortunately, are in municipal court this morning at 10 o'clock, this afternoon at 1:30. They provide no opportunity for us to even get resets. The only way we can get a reset is to appear. And when the reset is necessary because of a conflict, that obviously provides no opportunity for counsel to get that reset. I had made these settings because I didn't have any criminal settings on this
And
day.
in municipal court, you guys are trying to murder something, right?
It's actually more difficult to try a municipal court case than a murder, unfortunately,
Yeah.
Judge. And then I also have a municipal court setting tomorrow morning. I have a Comal court setting tomorrow, a Kendall County setting tomorrow morning. And then in the afternoon, I have a city council meeting. The city council meeting is actually the one that's of the utmost priority. We have had to reschedule several times because of things that the city council was requesting that we do. It's for a modification to a plan, like a zoning plan amendment. And there is no mechanism for providing a continuance other than showing up for those
Oh,
meetings.
no, I've done work when I was a defense attorney with zoning, so I realize it's hard to get a reset, and once it's hard to get a hearing there, and then to ask for a reset is very difficult. State, do you have any objections to the continuance?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so the court will grant the motion for continuance. This jury trial, how long do y'all expect it to last?
No longer than 2
days. Yeah.
All right. So confer with Ms. Ferguson, get a jury trial date, and that will be your jury trial date. Just have a seat. Your attorney will bring the reset form to you.
Give me just a second. And Judge, do you want me to file that other verified motion for continuance as well? I'm happy to.
They've already said they had no objection to the oral.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right, Norma, do you have a date for them for?
No, I don't. You said 2 days.
2 days, yes. I do have another matter that I need to approach on that you don't have a file for,
Oh,
Judge.
just give me a moment. Let me do this first, and then we'll move on to the next matter.
Yes, Judge.
Judge, I can do March 17th. You have something?
I start maternity leave March 1st. I'm due the 12th. I'd like to do this before then, if the court's available.
I'll have to, wait a second.
February, my client has I'm sorry, my client has a surgery the last week of January. She needs 1 week of recovery.
Okay.
February 23rd works great.
All right, we'll put it for that date. However, there may be other matters that are before you.
We understand, Judge.
All right. So that's February 23rd, Norma?
Yes, ma'am.
State, that's been reset for jury trial February 23rd. Rosendel Herrera? Come forward. All right, so my understanding from the judge's notes that he was the plea to the misdemeanor case, applied a misdemeanor VTC, and then if accepted, this case was to be dismissed. Where are we on that?
I made, upon conferring with the felony ADA, I made representation to the VTC court that this case is being TIC'd. Apparently, they need that representation to be made from the state, and they refused to screen him until that happened. After repeated email chains, they finally accepted the representation by the state, and so he's set for screening January the 20. When did they contacted you for email chain? Yeah, okay, give me 1 second.
All right, let's do this.
For January the 22nd, but the expected plea date is not until March, Your Honor. And I have someone on standby to cover that plea date because the VTC program apparently has a long wait list right now, and we don't want him to miss an opportunity.
All right, so what date in March? let's do this. Norma, let's recall this for April 2nd. And then however, if everything is completed before then, the state will bring a dismissal to the court and you will not have to appear. Right. So here's my other question. Why were you late today?
Wasn't my mouth.
Okay, so here's the thing in this court. I require that everyone be here at 9, so make calculations so you can be here on time, okay? All right, just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Then I just need to grab a flower pen.
Andrew Barham. That's okay. According to the notes from Judge Angelini, there was some sort of an agreement, or is that no longer the case?
I thought we had one, but then we didn't.
All right, who is the prosecutor on Andrew Barham?
Morning, Bush.
Good morning. So the defense said that there's no longer an agreement.
No, Judge, there's not.
All right. So, Norma, then, do you need more time? Because normally in this court, I give plea deadline dates. Do you need more time? Otherwise, you're gonna get a jury trial date today.
What do you think? I think we're ready to proceed, Judge.
All right, Ms. Burt, how long do y'all expect this trial?
Shouldn't be too long, Judge, maybe an afternoon.
Ah, so Norma, 2 days.
2 or 3 witnesses, yeah.
Yes.
With the 20th.
Judge, I can. I'm in trial in Bastrop County.
Oh, which county?
Bastrop.
And where's Bastrop? I'm learning my counties.
Oh, sorry.
So that's why I asked.
So Austin, Bastrop is about 30 miles east of Austin.
Okay, that helps me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on.
All right, so how long do you expect that trial to last?
We picked the jury on Friday of this week. Monday's a holiday. So Tuesday and Wednesday at least. And then it's my wife's 40th birthday at the end of the week. So I was taking her on.
Well, you gotta celebrate that. Otherwise, it may not
not
go
be
well.
around next year.
Or does she want to go by herself? All right, so what date?
I heard you say that 2/23 date. I don't know if that's too far out.
Well, the only problem is there may be other people set, and with him, because of the evaluation that was done and it being restored, I'd rather do it sooner than later.
Understood.
So when do y'all get back from your wife's celebration
Thank you. We return on the 26th.
of January?
Yes.
Norma, do we have a date? The beginning of February, maybe?
February 3rd.
All right, you'll be scheduled for jury trial February 3rd. Counsel, with regards to the clothing exchange at the jail, Deputy Laura, how many hours?
72.
You have to do that exchange 72 hours beforehand, not 71, not 73, exactly 72 hours. If you don't, there's going to be an issue with the clothing exchange. They put that in effect probably like months ago. It may have changed, so you may want to double check. You need to sign a clothing exchange. If you don't sign it, you're going to be brought over in whatever civilian clothing you were arrested in.
I understand, Your Honor.
All right, and Norma, you said February 3rd?
Yes, ma'am.
So your jury trial date is going to be February 3rd. I'm going to make that a jury trial date and a plea deadline date. Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'll need an acknowledgement of discovery for you all to do that and sign that before you leave.
No problem.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Your Honor.
You're welcome. Sabansky? Probation, this is a plea. Good morning. I understand you're in jury trial.
I am.
All right, so we're gonna,
Second one this year.
oh, it's hard to believe it's 2026, right?
Hey, but I'm 1-0 already, so I'm off to a hot start.
Oh, hey. So how were the holidays for you guys?
Excellent.
Oh, that's good.
Couple days
Me.
off. Never hurt anybody.
Oh, yeah. Yes. And Mr. Blanket was excellent for me too, as you
Hey,
know.
I saw that. That was
Yeah.
fantastic. Although the candle is still lit.
Yes.
Not time to ring the bell quite yet.
Mhm. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 006420 State versus Corbin Samansky. Can I have parties announced?
Charles Bunk and Clint Glennie for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Samansky? State, have you received all discovery? Did you review? I'm
Defense.
sorry, defense, did you? You can tell I'm just getting back, right? Defense, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Samansky, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorneys? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do.
State proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Samansky, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
You're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide any defenses?
Absolutely.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Mr. Samansky, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yeah.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 7 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine, affirmative finding of deadly weapon. There's no application for community supervision. The state is opposed to your application for deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution, if any, to the complainant. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence?
State offer states one in attachment.
No objection.
All right. State, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses? The state will call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. We can go off the record. So Ms. Ferguson has given me a date of April 13th.
Yes, Judge.
For a PSI.
Yes.
What will end up happening is they will interview you, make sure that you make all your dates. There'll be different dates set for each interview. Is there a need for a TAP evaluation?
Yes.
Any mental health evaluation?
Judge, he has.
Yeah.
Any MIC
Yes.
evaluation?
Yes.
All right, Vashon? Okay, it's gonna be a PSI and TAP evaluation and a MIC evaluation on Samansky, and we'll be back on April 13th for sentencing. All right, once you sign the reset form, you are excused. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Thank you, Judge.
Akira Santiago? All right, today, the defendant is by Zoom. Today is final plea deadline date.
Judge, so the reason that we had, I just want to give the court like
Sure.
an overview. So we had been concurring with the court status for deadline today based on the state obtaining some 404 discovery.
Mhm.
So semi been retained, but we are asking for an extension of the plea deadline because I've had an opportunity to further confer with defense counsel, and he's provided me with some information that may be mitigating on the defendant's part that requires them to go do the additional investigation. So we are requesting some time for them to do that. That way we can confer and that may alter the law.
What date are you all asking for?
If we could go 30 days out, Judge, I think that'd be perfect, another month.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a final plea deadline date, 30 days, please. All right, February 17th.
Do we have anything else? I know that I'm setting another court that day, Judge.
Hmm.
Do we have any other dates? I know I'm setting another court on the 17th.
And what court would that be?
I can check.
All right, Norma.
17th, I'm in Travis District Court, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. And state, is it possible to do that on the 16th?
February 16th, I believe, and we're gonna call her.
Oh, no, that is a holiday. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, how could I forget that? 19th? Or you want to do it the 23rd?
Judge, on the 19th, I'm in Atasco, so the 23rd will work for me.
Norma, 23rd? All right, 23rd.
And my client can appear by Zoom.
Yes,
Are we excused?
yes,
Do we need to sign for the reset?
no. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Angie Ford,
Morning, Your Honor.
good morning. How's everything going?
Good.
All right, so I see that she has an MTR and she has a theft
Yes.
case. So are we proceeding on the motion to revoke?
No, Your Honor, we are approaching about the new case, which is the only basis of the MTR.
Mm-hmm.
I have just been given a stack of papers from her regarding her innocence in the new number one
Mhm.
case. I need a little time to get this processed. I would like a reset for maybe 2 weeks to have time to get that together and then, or we can set it for trial, I guess, or contested hearing. I don't know, whatever court wants to do, but there's a lot more to this than what is in the DA's file. I have had discovery from them.
Mhm.
And I'm satisfied they've done everything they have. They brought me everything they have, but I don't think they've been given the whole story and I've got a whole set of stuff to go through. So I am unavailable next week, the end of next week and Monday, the week after that. But I was thinking by the, 30 days to 2 weeks, something like that.
All right, Ms. Ferguson.
Yes.
I need to set for a contested hearing in 30 days.
That's perfect.
I can do the 17th.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll be back. Ms. Abrams, February 17th. All right,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
You're welcome.
All right, Velasquez. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Yes.
Do you have a copy of the latest supplemental report sent in?
Let me see.
If not, I can make a copy real fast.
Oh, all right, thank you.
Okay, Judge. So there was a supplemental report sent into the court in November. There were some concerns in regards to some positive UAs, a admitted use in some failed racks on his device. All of these occurrences happened in July of 2025.
Mhm.
The court was not notified of these until November of 2025. In July of 2025, a TAP was completed. And at the time, the recommendation was for him to do SATIF. He has completed his DWI education, his victim impact panel, and provided his DNA sample. After July, he has not had any positive UAs. That's August, September, October, November, and December. And he has not presented any high BRACs on his device. He does tell me that he is attending AA 2 times a week. And I would ask that the court consider if we can do intensive outpatient treatment and continue his AA meetings. I believe with speaking with him, he understands that he cannot drink. And at that time, I think some things were just happening in his life and he did not know how to possibly handle them. But speaking with him, he's on the right track at this time. So we're asking that intensive outpatient be mandated.
All right. So here's the thing. I was informed late that you had this violation. And one of the notes that's on this supplemental report for me is that inpatient treatment would have a significant impact on your family. And I'm sure the impact would be financial because you're an inpatient, you can't provide for your family. These are things that you need to think about when you're thinking about drinking. Because when you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol, and especially with the offense that you're charged with. I always tell people you need to stay clean and sober for yourself, but if you don't want to do it for yourself, you have to do it for your family. And if you're around people who are drinking or who are encouraging you to do, because I know sometimes that happens when people will tell you, oh, just one more drink, just one more this, you need to start thinking about your family if you're not thinking about yourself and your sobriety. Do you understand?
And I have declined several invitations, to family gatherings and stuff like that. Honestly, on Christmas Day, I was by myself. But New Year's Eve, I was with my in-laws, so I was, around, good folk and around surrounded by all that, substance and, like I told her, I've been doing AA meetings, twice, 3 times a week, from 8 to 9, and sometimes just spending time with my family because I don't know what's gonna happen. And I just got a brand new home December 12th, closed on it, and that got that from the family. So I feel like I'm on the right track, doing this thing of life, well now. I'm understanding everything now, just thinking like how I should be, like a 28-year-old man, who just wants to provide for his family. And the little one, we take her to speech therapies twice a week, Tuesdays at 4, Wednesdays 4:30. So it's just kind of tough, just to let that let my wife handle all that just because of my bad decisions and my choices.
Okay. All right. So this is, well, probation, you're asking for intensive outpatient. Do you think based upon what he's saying and the fact that he's doing sober support meetings, do you think we should just start with outpatient treatment and then if more is needed, do intensive, or you think we should start with intensive?
We can start with supportive, Judge.
Okay. So here's the thing. If supportive outpatient treatment is not working for you, you need to let probation know. Nobody's going to revoke you because you say you need more treatment. Probation is designed for you to realize what your triggers are so you won't come back to court anymore. Okay? Is there anything else you need from the court?
I said, no.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'll order supportive outpatient treatment and you to do sober support meetings at least once per week. And if you ever think you're going to drink, pick up the phone, call probation. You know what they're going to do? They're going to make sure that you get in touch with somebody who can help you, maybe not take that drink. When you're doing your sober support meetings, talk to people and see who will be a good sponsor for you. Yeah. Sometimes it takes people years to figure out the sponsor that they mesh with very well. So you need to do that. So you'll have a support system where people you can call.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Is there anything else?
No, Judge.
All right, thank you. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 0068882 State versus Matthew Stephen Martinez. Can I have the parties approach and announce for the record?
I think Galloway for the state.
Representing Mr. Matthew Martinez, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, you're here.
This side?
Yes. All right, we're here for sentencing today. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
had a chance.
Any objections, defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, according to your plea bargain agreement, the state proceeded on account 2. Your punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 5 years. The state is opposed to your application for community supervision and deferred adjudication, and there's to be restitution, if any, to the complainant. State, do you have any witnesses?
No, Judge, just argument.
Defense, any witnesses?
Oh, just my client, Your Honor.
All right, could you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Matthew Stephen Martinez.
All right, you may proceed.
Mr. Martinez, can you explain briefly what happened in this case, the day of the accident?
I was on my way home and a car crossed over multiple lanes to get on the highway, and I didn't see him.
Just before I question, can I just explain to the court what happened?
Oh, I read the police report.
Okay,
So I've read the PSI report, but I'm here to listen whatever evidence you want to present to me. But I do need your client to speak up so I can hear him.
so did you work that specific date? For the
Yeah.
accident? What time did you get out?
I got off at 10 o'clock.
And then after that, where'd you go?
I had went to it for a drink.
Yeah, but did you go from 10 to the bar at 10 o'clock or you went somewhere else?
No, I went home first.
And then what happened?
From there, I went out by myself.
And how many more or less beers did you think you had in that day?
About 2, I left early because I had work the next day.
Okay, and on your way home, you had an accident?
Yes, a car had pulled out in front of me, crossing over multiple lanes to get onto the highway. As I was getting onto the highway.
And how far from the bar do you live?
About 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, and what, is that the same route you take home all the time?
Yes, I know.
Okay. And when you're entering the expressway, the vehicle you hit, where was the vehicle at?
It was in front of me at a slow speed that I didn't have time to react.
Was he in the inner lane, outer lane, or far left lane, or?
It was on the
Right lane?
on-ramp, on the on-ramp.
And then he cut across it into your path?
And I'm gonna back to meeting.
All right, that'll be sustained.
Mhm. Do you know what happened after that when you're in front, entering the expressway?
No, I slammed on my brakes and tried to stop.
Okay, you had an accident with this person. Okay, and was it intentional?
No, never intentional.
Did you have a chance to brake in time?
No, I was coming over there.
Okay, now let me ask you about your background. You were arrested in, I think it's 2016 for, what were you arrested for in 2016?
I think a small marijuana charge.
And you were juvenile?
Yes, I was young.
And what happened to that case?
I went to juvie and was released the next day.
Were you ever prosecuted?
No.
That was dismissed?
Guess I'm sorry, no.
Didn't know the results, never got called. Okay, and have you had any, other than this, have you ever had anything on your record?
No, this is the first.
Have you had any misdemeanors?
No.
That you never got dismissed?
Yes, so she's very right from the time.
Yeah, okay. And you're asking the court for deferred adjudication?
Yes.
Okay, since this incident, how many times have you had any drinks?
And since the incident, I've been sober going on a year and a half.
Never had any alcohol at all?
No, all I do is work now.
Okay, and you're working for?
I work at Toyota, I'm a team lead.
How long have you been with Toyota?
Going on 3 years now, but
And you're asking this court for deferred adjudication in this case?
yes,
You think you can follow all the conditions set by the court?
yes,
And you're willing to do them too?
yes.
I don't know, pass a witness here.
All right,
Okay,
State.
So it's your testimony that on the date of the offense on June 2nd of 2024, you were traveling on 1604 heading from like the Alamo Ranch area towards Six Flags. Is that correct?
Alamo Ranch going south.
Going south?
Yes.
Okay. And so there's Bear County Sheriff's deputy that is in a marked patrol vehicle, correct? Or a motorcycle, correct?
It was a car, a Jeep.
It was like a patrol vehicle.
Yeah, it was a patrol vehicle.
Okay, and so this person, this deputy is at a stop sign, correct? And you're traveling towards the on-ramp to get onto the highway, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you should be aware that the police department obtained the airbag control module, which contains like the speed that you were traveling, whether you applied the brake, and all of that information. Are you aware of that? Okay, because that was contained in the stipulated to evidence, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so when we look at that, you stated to your attorney that you slammed on your brake, is that correct?
Yes, at least on whatever amount.
Okay, but when we look at the airbag control module data, that says that you never applied your brakes. Are you aware of that?
Yes, I mean, it just happened so fast that I had no really time to react.
Okay, and let's talk about why it happened so fast and you didn't have time to react. That's because 5 seconds before the point of impact, you were traveling 74 miles per hour on the access road, correct?
Yes, to get onto the highway.
Okay, and the speed limit in that area is around 35 miles per hour, correct?
Yes, but I was getting on the highway.
Okay, and so you're traveling 74 miles per hour and you had had 2 alcoholic beverages, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and your blood alcohol concentration came back at 0.15, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and that's about doubling the legal limit. Do you understand that, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and regarding your possession of marijuana case that was dismissed, did you receive any treatment for the substance abuse that you were engaging in back at that time?
No, I was very young.
Okay. And you're aware that when the officers made contact with you after you crashed into Deputy Suarez, they noted that you had a strong scent of alcohol coming from your mouth. Are you aware of that? And that you were slurring your speech. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Okay. And you admitted that you had been at the bar. What bar were you at?
I was at a bar called Dios.
Okay. That's in the UTSA area, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So you traveled from TSA area all the way down to Alamo Ranch under the influence of alcohol before you crashed into this deputy. Is that correct?
Yes. Okay.
And then regarding your interactions, you stated that you consumed 2 to 3 Heineken beers. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. But you would agree with me that your blood alcohol concentration being at a 0.15 or higher, that is consistent with consuming more alcoholic beverages than just 2 or 3, correct?
Not sure.
You passed away.
I don't know the questions, John.
All right, I have one question. Any objections to the court asking
No,
the
yeah.
question? All right, if you drug tested today for any type of controlled substances or alcohol, what will the results be? And know that I will have you drug tested today.
Negative, I've been sober for the past year. I've been negative on all my pre-trial drug tests. I report monthly. And I take urine every month.
All right, and do you have a sponsor?
I'm not sure.
Well, usually when you're doing sober support meetings, do you do sober support meetings, AA meetings?
I'm pre-trial right now. I'm on a scram bracelet.
Mhm.
So I've been on the scram bracelet for a year, so I've been sober for the past year and a couple months.
Okay, so why do you want to be on probation? Tell me about yourself. I'm trying to make a decision because the state is opposed to your application. I understand that people, nobody ever goes somewhere to drink, to get intoxicated and say, I'm going to hit someone. Usually what ends up happening is people start drinking, they don't stop drinking, they get in a vehicle, and then they end up having an accident. You know, it was by grace that this person is not dead, because sometimes that happens when you hit someone. So I'm trying to figure out, who you are, because in the PSI report, it says that you've minimized guilt. And sometimes I know minimization of guilt, when they put it in a report, it's sometimes it's subjective. So I'm just trying to figure out who you are and whether or not you should be granted probation. Okay. All right.
Well, since the incidents, I've been sober, and I'm a team lead at Toyota. And since I've been sober, I've had multiple promotions. So I really do enjoy, being sober and being on the right track, doing the right things. And a lot of people, loved ones around me, encourage that I stay on that track. And I've seen a lot, a lot of growth in the past year that I've been sober, and I've gone to all my pre-trial interviews and did pass my UAs. I do not do any drugs or drink alcohol anymore. And I just really would love to keep my job and, keep on the right track.
And do you have children?
No.
So do you live alone or live with someone?
I live with my mother.
Okay. Any other questions?
Not for this case.
No questions, Your Honor, but this is his first incident, but we're asking the court for deferred, Your Honor. I think that if he's placed on deferred, you will not hear in any type of violation, and he's willing to follow all the conditions the court is setting on him, so we're asking for deferred, Your Honor.
State.
Based on the facts that were stipulated to and the testimony today, I mean, this defendant was consuming alcoholic beverages. He traveled from the UTSA area to Alamo Ranch with 0.15 BAC. He was speeding on top of being intoxicated, and then crashes into this Deer County Sheriff's deputy and sent him to the hospital. Now his injuries were not, they didn't rise to the level of SPI, but he still did have to go to the hospital that night. For those reasons, we're asking that he denies that.
All right. I'm sorry. Let me ask you, and state you may be excused. Oh, before you excused, I didn't see anything about any type of restitution.
Tenth.
Not to encourage that, and so probation, we can't receive any documentation of any restitution, so we're not requesting that. at this
All right,
time.
thank you, excuse. All right, so here's the thing. I need you to be honest with me. So before this incident happened, this crime happened, how often had you been drinking?
I would, a couple of days out throughout the week, just after work. That's usually when, because I work from 2 to 10. So I get out pretty late. Just would say moderately,
I'm sorry, what?
just moderately.
Okay, so this is not moderate drinking.
Yes,
So what type of alcohol were you drinking?
I would drink a lot of beer. And,
Sorry, what? All right, I'm sorry. Could everyone please whisper? I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
A couple of beers after work and on gatherings.
All right, this is what I can tell you. Sometimes people feel as though there should be different offers depending on who the complainant is. Personally, what I do is I just look at all of the facts, the police reports, everything, and make a decision upon what's being presented to me. So this is what I'm going to do in your case. I'm going to give you a choice, right? And for you, I'm going to give you 3 choices. There are no other choices, just these 3 choices. 1, I'll give you a conviction, place you on probation. Your underlying sentence will be 5 years because the state was asking for a cap of 5 years. What does that mean? That means you're going to have a felony conviction. That means if for some reason you are revoked, the most I can sentence you to will be 5 years. Your second option, I can give you deferred adjudication. For the deferred adjudication, I'll place you on probation for 6 years. What that means is this: if for some reason your probation were revoked, I could possibly sentence you up to 20 years in prison. Or I'll send you to prison today and I'll send you to prison for 2 years. Which do you prefer? Do you need to speak to your attorney?
I do the first.
All right, so you understand that with the deferred adjudication, if for some reason a motion to revoke were found, and if all things were presumed to be true or found true, then potentially you could go to prison for 20 years. You understand? All right. And then with a felony conviction, I would sentence you to an underlying of 5 years, which means if for some reason you were revoked, the most I could sentence you to 5 years. You understand? So knowing all of that, you're asking for the deferred adjudication? All right. This is what the court will do. Just 1 moment. Probation, are you ready? All right, so they only proceeded on count 2. The court is going to sentence him to 6 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, 60 sober meetings in 60 days, there's to be a $2,000 fine that will be probated. There's to be no restitution. Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. Are you driving?
Not at the moment.
All right, there's to be no driving unless the vehicle is equipped with ignition interlock. There's to be continued scram. And with the continued scram, he's provide a letter stating no driving. Well, an affidavit of no driving. And no access to any other vehicles. And there's to be supportive outpatient treatment with probation. 100 hours of community service restitution. DWI education course. Victim Impact Panel Live. 2-year license suspension. All right, they're supposed to be 10. They proceeded on the, not necessarily, let me see. I'm sorry, Ms. Abrams. Not the 2-year license suspension because they didn't proceed on a DWI, but he does need DWI courses because of the accident. But they proceeded on an injury because his vehicle hit the vehicle of someone else. Probation, is there anything else?
For, Matthew Martinez
Yes, it's Matthew Stephen Martinez.
and the two I have, Officer Judge.
Yes, with a vehicle. And it's because of hitting the other vehicle. And the reason, I'm sorry,
Nothing else.
thank you. And the reason why I'm giving you DWI classes is because even though the state didn't proceed on DWI, there are some issues of that in here. And Ms. Abrams, once he completes the, for completing the DWI education course, there'll be a minus 50 hours of community service restitution. And once he completes the VIP Live, the remaining community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, Your Honors.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yeah.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. To be successful in this case, communication is key. If there's an issue, let probation know about it. If you feel as though you're going to pick up a drink or you're tempted to drink, call probation and let them know. They're just going to tell you, get in touch with your sponsor, or what can we do to help you? Whatever you do, do not disappear. You understand? All right, good luck to you. You're welcome. All right, who's next?
Excuse you.
Yes.
Stephen Carmona, page 15 down, Judge.
Fine, real quick, Judge.
Yes, Stephen Carmona.
He has a new unindicted case that we're working on. So I've reset it till February the 10th, so I can go start my trial.
Okay, what date?
February 10th.
All right, is he in custody?
No, he's on bond. He's here. Mr. Carmona?
All right, Mr. Carmona, we're going to see you back on February 10th. And have you let probation know?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Esquivel. Oh, counsel, you're on the other side.
That's my good side there.
All right, if we could have Mr. Esquivel come up, please. Ms. Abrams,
Yes, Judge.
on this case, the state is asking to be withdrawn. What's going on?
Under the agreement, Your Honor, that his conditions would be altered and noted for supportive outpatient treatment. To add support outpatient treatment.
All right, so Mr. Esquivel, what's going on?
Well, yeah, he came up, Dirty Judge, June, actually, I want to say April, June, and August.
All right, is it for alcohol or something else?
Marijuana. And then
Marijuana.
he came up negative
August. And they've been testing him every 2 weeks, and that's negative as well.
All right. So do you all want to see what will happen with the remaining UA testing before there's added conditions or no?
I think it's be good to give them what they need to hopefully get clean, have to use. And our position is it has realigned, like the court has his full attention. This is just gonna show the court that he's in line, because we've already had several negatives.
Okay.
I think the last one was December 3rd or January 3rd.
My last drug test was December 31st.
That's correct, Your Honor. That was his last drug test. He didn't come back negative.
So Judge, he was the month of December, he submitted 3 drug tests, all of them were negative. Before the state was going to withdraw, what's listed on the court summary is for him to amend the recommendation was to amend for MRT. After state and defense spoke, I believe they come up with the agreement for support of outpatient treatment, which I do not have an issue with.
All right, so do y'all want supportive outpatient treatment or do y'all want him to do sober support meetings?
Judge, with that said, I don't know the distinction. I do know he's self-employed welder. So the only thing we're concerned about is the time.
All right, so sober support meetings are AA meetings. They call them sober support meetings now, but it's the same thing.
I would personally support treatment so they can get the counseling that I think he needs, but if your Honor feels that sober support meetings is better for him, then I'll just let them.
Well, he said his employment. I don't know. What are your work hours?
Typically, from 7 to 6, not available. I have sole custody of my son. His mother passed away. So it's hard for me to have time in that news.
And you track your work takes you outside of Bexar County sometimes, some days?
Sometimes near Bernie.
So he's saying he works from 7 to 6 and then he has full custody of his son.
Support of outpatient.
All right, so. All right, will they be able to accommodate his work schedule?
Judge will have to figure it out.
Okay, so the motion to withdraw is gonna be granted. I'm gonna alter and amend as agreed by parties to supportive outpatient treatment.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Once you sign the documents, you're excused.
And Judge, I'm on Mr. Escobar's bond. Will that be removed today? The bond, the bond requirement?
You can ask the clerks to do that. That's not in my wheel.
I didn't know if that was by the mighty pen. Thank you, Your Honor.
Sure. Raymond Diaz?
Yes.
Pick up real loud.
Raymond Diaz?
No, when
Okay.
you ask a question, but you're doing great.
All right, so today's plea deadline date.
State has extended an offer. We have made sure that the defense has received all of discovery. However, we did subpoena some therapy records. We heard back from the therapy institution that there were no records found. We believe we got the wrong name. Needed to correct that. I believe the defense was found those records.
Well, I just want to see what's in there. They're going to subpoena them, first of all, Your Honor. And then second of all, the discovery, I believe it's been uploaded on the state's end to e-discovery, but not on my end. So I tendered a flash drive in the off docket period and I received that back, I think, late last week. I have not had the opportunity to go over it with my client. So what I would ask, and I believe the state's okay with it, is just extending the plea deadline one more setting to figure out what we're going to do.
I'm typing things in that you said, so that's why
Oh, wow.
there's a gap.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Put this for a plea deadline date and a jury trial. How long do y'all expect this trial to last?
Stateside 2 days.
All right, Norma, you can put this sometime in March. If y'all will confer on the date.
Oh, yeah, of
Yes.
course.
And if you'll have a seat, he's going to confirm the date and counsel for jury trial, 72 hours to do the clothing exchange.
I'll make sure.
All right, thank you.
No short, anything weird like that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Danny Rivas. Hello. Hi, you were late for court today. What happened?
Dying outside.
Okay, so you need to make sure you account for that. All right, so we're scheduled for jury trials?
Yes, Judge, we're ready.
Okay. State. Who's with the state on Danny Rivas? How long do you expect this trial to last?
2 days, 2.5.
All right, do y'all want to do jury selection on Thursday?
Sure, that works.
All right, Norma, recall this back for Thursday for jury trial. All right, we'll see you then.
Thank you, Judge. Is that in the morning or in the afternoon?
We'll do jury selection in the afternoon.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Nicholas Keonis. Yeah, Nicholas.
Mike, you want to start here?
Good morning. How are you doing today?
They were sick.
Oh, well, we don't want you here if you're sick.
I'm out of frame now, so.
All right, so what is happening with his case?
Judge, we've conferred, we've been given an offer. The offer's been rejected.
Mhm.
So we request a jury trial,
All right, how long will this trial last?
2 days.
All right, I don't want to put you all to trial today since he's sick. Are you okay with that, counsel?
I'm fine with that.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a jury trial date, 2 days. And you can do a quick turnaround on this one. I'm sorry, when?
March 17th, once a week.
Well, is that during spring break time?
I'm not going anywhere for spring break, so.
Oh, okay. All right, March 17th. And I need an acknowledgement of discovery completed.
Yes, ma'am, we'll do that right now.
All right, thank you.
Are we doing spring break, Judge?
All right, Billy Joe Hernandez. All right, are you all ready to proceed on the motion?
Yes, Judge.
Court is calling 2022 CR 7314 State versus Billy Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Valerie Headland for Billy Hernandez.
And are you Mr. Hernandez? Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Billy Hernandez who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 7314 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 to 4 grams on October 25th, 2022 for a term of 6 years and extended for 2 years? Is that you? All right, state.
Violated condition number 2, on or about the 4th day of June 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Billy Hernandez did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Violated condition number 40, on or about the 4th day of November 2025 in Bear County, Texas, defendant Billy Hernandez did then and there fail to comply with the rules, regulations, or instructions of the Bear County Supervision and Corrections Department Substance Abuse Felony Punishment Facility Continuum of Care Treatment Plan, in that the defendant failed to participate in safety continuum of care in violation of condition number 40.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
State will waive the remaining.
Any objection?
No.
Did you understand by pleading true to violations 2 and 40, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 6 years in the prison?
Yes, Your Honor.
And up to there's no fine. Did you, knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 2 and 40? Court will find 2 and 40 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, proposed agreement is to deny state's motion, continue on probation, alter and amend to resend Mr. Hernandez to safety, preferably relapse track if available.
All right. Mr. Hernandez. It appears to the court that maybe you don't want to be on probation. because you were ordered to go to safety and you refused. So I don't know why I should, order safety again. How old are you? All right, so it's not as though sometimes when you have younger people or you're dealing with children, they don't realize all the consequences of their actions. So you give them an opportunity to reevaluate. I'm trying to figure out why I should give you an opportunity to reevaluate when that's what was ordered and you didn't do it. And the fact that you've been extended for 2 years tells me we've been here before on a previous motion to revoke. Otherwise, normally there would not be an extension. So I don't understand why I should continue you.
I'd just like to continue my recovery. I was just set back on the triggers that I should have been aware of.
And Judge, just for the record too, he did the actual full safety. It was aftercare that he got discharged from. He did have a heroin addiction and went through the Suboxone treatment. That was years, I don't know how long ago, but he got clean off heroin. He hasn't used heroin. I think his couple of positives were meth, and we've had discussions about that as well. And he really does want to go back. Excuse me. And he's never been to TDC. He doesn't have any felony convictions. And I think it's minor misdemeanor prior history. So he's asking for a second chance and is willing to participate in the program, right?
Probation.
Yes, Judge.
So is he a good candidate to be continued on probation? He's been on probation since 2022. And he's already been extended for previous violation.
This is his second MTR. He completed 177 days of safe P, and he just didn't follow through with his aftercare program, Judge, and that is what kicked him out.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I don't know if you're appropriate for probation or not. Well, I shouldn't say that. I believe that you should be revoked, right? But I don't have a crystal ball. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you have changed and maybe you're ready to complete everything and get your life together. So I'm going to give you a choice. These are your only two choices. There are no other choices. So don't ask me for a third option, right? Your choice will be, I will revoke you. I will sentence you to 4 years in the prison. You'll receive credit because legally you're required to receive credit for the time you completed SafeP. As a part of sentencing you, I'll ask that you be placed in the therapeutic community. Otherwise, I will continue you. It's going to be the SafeP relapse program. You got to remain in custody till transfer. And I'll also ask that he be considered for felony drug court. So which do you prefer?
Committed to continue?
All right. And is there any gang affiliation?
No, I asked him the same thing, Judge.
Okay. All right, this is what the court will do. The court is going to deny the motion, alternate amend conditions to, I'll state you may be excused, to include a SafeP relapse program and a referral to felony drug court, and that's to be done in custody. And probation, did we do a gang evaluation for him?
Judge, I would have to check.
And we'll do a gang evaluation if not previously completed.
It mentions it in the summary, Judge, but it doesn't say like that was completed or what a result was found, and it's not tagged in his court documents that I could see, so.
Okay. Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? Right, and then upon release, I'm going to ask that he do daily sober support meetings. And those are your NAAA meetings. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You're looking at 6 years in the prison. If you continue to use, only one or two things going to end up happening. One, you may end up going to prison. Or two, the last time you use may be the last time you use, and then somebody's going to have to identify you. I know you don't want that. My understanding, based from everything I've read, addiction is hard to conquer. But in this court, and your attorney will tell you, if you feel as though you're going to use, all you have to do is pick up the phone and call probation. And what will end up happening? Oh, the last one. Hey, what will end up happening is probation. Sometimes they will contact me and say, hey, we got a phone call. He's thinking about using it. Then you know what I would usually do? Have you come in, ask you, how can we help you maintain your sobriety? But if you disappear, if you just give in and use, that's going to be a problem. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Charles Atwell. Hello, Mr. Atwell. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine yourself.
Oh, I'm doing great. I can't complain.
So this is actually my first appearance with Mr. Atwell. They don't actually have a file, so I haven't received an offer yet, but it's our first appearance.
All right. So, Mr. Atwell, what we're going to do, we're going to recall this case for 30 days. And at that time, everybody should have their discovery and the state should be prepared to tender an offer. You understand? Do you have any questions about anything?
Is there any bond?
All right. With regards to bond issues, motions will have to be filed. And so that can be heard quickly. I'll make sure that it's sent to a Judge Nahara or either Judge Halstead to hear that.
30 days.
Well, your attorney can file that before then, and we'll get it set as soon as it's filed. Okay? Any other questions? Right. But on all bond issues, it's required by law that we have a hearing. Okay. And I can't have a hearing unless I have something filed before me. Okay? All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset.
February 17th.
All right, so in this court, you're going to be back on February 7th. I'm sorry, you said 17th?
Yes, ma'am.
So what's going to happen on February 17th? Your attorney will let me know whether or not he's received all the information he's required to receive from the state. The state will tender him an offer. And then at the next setting, if y'all don't come to an agreement on February 17th, I in this court set it for plea deadline date. So that will be the last date for maybe you ought to work out something if you can, okay?
So we could take care of this all on I'll say later.
Oh, it depends on you and your attorney. Okay. And then with regards to any bond issues, your attorney will file a motion and we'll get that heard as quickly as possible. All right. Any other questions? All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 004783 State versus Emmanuel Rios. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Brandon Prada with the state. Daniel Bell on behalf of Mr. Rios, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Rios?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rios, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, I believe we'll be proceeding on the lesser included offense of deadly conduct.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Rios, did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of deadly conduct as a Class A misdemeanor?
Yes, ma'am.
Range of punishment is up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow that plea. If for any reason the court does not follow that plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 1 year in the Bear County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rios, does anyone threaten you, coerce you, or place you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of deadly conduct. They're asking that your fine be assessed at $1,000 and they're recommending deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be assessed at 2 years. There be 100 hours of community supervision. There should be no contact with Mr. Guerra, Ms. Mendiola, Ms. Rios, the hostility management course, and the MRT. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Judge, the state offers state exhibit number 1 and all of its attachments.
No objection.
All right, and state, have you spoken with the complainants?
I believe that we have, Judge.
All right, thank you. You may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent? Do you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so how's your relationship with Lucinda?
This is my sister.
Yeah, I mean,
We're pretty close.
they're asking for no contact.
I was going to address that, Your Honor. Maybe that I've conferred with the state on that. They're willing to take that part off as one of the recommended conditions.
All right, so here's the thing. This is the way the court handles no contact. No contact. Your sister will need to provide a letter or talk with probation before I consider lifting the no contact order.
Yes.
Right. So why did this happen?
It was a situation with my sister and her boyfriend at the time.
Mhm.
Um,
And who's your sister's boyfriend?
it's Mr. Guerra, Mr. Samuel Guerra.
Okay.
And I guess they were having a lot of their own differences. From my understanding, we went to her house and vandalized a few things,
Mhm.
stole a few of her properties.
And so did your sister call you over? All right. So you went over to her place?
No, ma'am. I was driving to pick up my daughter from school and I intentionally drive on the because Mr. Guerra lives in front of my daughter's previous school.
Mhm.
So I drive on the opposite side because they always have problems fighting, so I try to stay out of it.
Oh, no, I see. I mixed up the names a little bit. Your sister let you know that her boyfriend or ex had taken his belongings and left the residence with her weapon.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
He had messed up a few things there and
All right, now I know what's going on. All right, so are you employed?
yes, ma'am.
And what do you do?
I'm a janitor.
Okay. Do you have children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
8 years old. I just have one daughter.
Okay, and do your children live with you?
Yes.
All right.
Sole provider.
Hmm?
I'm just the sole provider of my daughter.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 1 year deferred adjudication. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, field visits 1 time per month for 2 months, 100 hours of community supervision, 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be no contact with Samuel Guerra, Amanda Mendiola, Lucinda Rios. With regards to Lucinda, the court will consider removing the no contact order upon request from Ms. Rios. All right, probation, is there anything else?
No, ma'am.
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, is there anything else?
There is one more matter, Your Honor.
Yes.
And that is, he's been, since his arrest, he's been on a GPS.
State, any objections to the removal of GPS? All right. And GPS is to be removed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. We can go off the record. Here's the thing, in this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. Make sure you stay in contact with probation. If there's an issue, let them know about it and do not contact the complainant. And before helping your sister again and interfering, you need to evaluate all the consequences. You understand?
Yes, ma'am. I learned a lot.
All right, because that day you could have been killed, then your child wouldn't have the father, you know? All right, good luck to you. You're welcome. Who's next? Jonathan Sanchez. Hello,
Hello, Judge.
how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing very good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I can't complain. So since you're here, there must be great things that are happening. Please.
Judge, there was a status report for consideration for early dismissal and discharge.
Okay.
At the time that the report was submitted, the state had some objections based on the facts and charges. However, after speaking with Ms. Jones and reviewing everything in the case, she has no objections in early termination. Mr. Sanchez has been on probation or deferred adjudication since February 2023, and he's actually just supposed to get off next month. He's completed everything. We have absolutely no concerns in regards to him. And we're just asking that you consider just letting him loose.
All right, what have you learned?
So, I just want to say, thank you for your time today, Your Honor. Since on probation, actually prior to me being on probation, I was in the county jail for about a year. And during that time, I had time to actually sober up, actually come out of, what I think back is like a psychosis from drug use. And after I got sentenced to the ISF and the probation, I had a counselor there named Mr. Pacheco. And through the counseling and the group sessions, I learned about thinking errors. I learned about criminal thinking and just basically the things that I was doing wrong in life and the bad things I was presenting myself as like to the community. And I ended up graduating from the ISF and getting released on probation. And I also got placed on methadone. So I've been going to the methadone clinic. Now, when I got out on probation, I moved with my dad for about a year. I'm sorry, I moved with my dad for about a month. And then on my own, I made a decision that I wanted to go back to Oxford sober living. So I was in the sober living house for about a year. I started doing remodeling, and then I ended up getting my current job that I still have today, working for a company called Mission Compost. And right now I'm the head of commercial operations at my company. And I've just learned that there's a way better way to live life. And I'm just very grateful for the opportunity that I've had to be on deferred adjudication. I've been preparing for this. I watch your YouTube sometimes, so I watch the YouTube to stay grateful because I see a lot of different people that get the deferred adjudication and they mess up on probation. So I've made sure like I study other people, to, what to do, what not to do, and I ended up at one point in probation. You allowed me to have unsupervised visits with my children, so I got my children back in my life. I'm with my children. Every weekend. It was just my daughter's birthday, and I'm just very grateful and very happy for the changes that I've made because of the opportunity that you, probation, and the prosecution and the court as a whole has given me as an opportunity. So I'm very grateful.
Well, I'm happy for you. I'm so glad that you completed this. Rashad, it's just been like a Merry Christmas for me. It's just been continuing. So keep up the good work. I always try to tell people, always remember your journey, because sometimes we forget and we think life is easy. Sometimes it's not. You just have to be prepared for it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to sign the request for early termination, and you're off probation. And be sure to don't be afraid to share your testimony with people, because you can always help somebody with their journey,
Oh yeah, definitely. And I have some dreams and aspirations of hopefully being a criminal defense attorney. So maybe I've been like looking into the different things about the bar exam and learning about Terry stops and stuff like that. So maybe I'll see you going forward.
Awesome. And you know what? It is doable. There was a graduate from felony drug court, because people will tell you, and I have to tell people, hey, if you have a felony case, or even if you've been on deferred, if you're trying to get your license, anything that requires a license, it's not impossible. It's just going to be more difficult.
Yeah.
But I know some people who've actually been through the felony drug court program, or who have felony convictions. They're now attorneys and they're doing great. Yeah. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Good luck to you. Okay.
Yes.
If you ever need anything, always come back. Sure.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Robert Keonis. All right. So what is happening with Mr. Robert Keonis?
Judge, I filed a motion for continuance. He has two cases. The felon possession of a firearm was kind of riding along with these other cases. It had been reset several times because the state wasn't able to contact the witnesses. And then they haven't, and then we're set for trial. So I filed a continuance. I can be ready in a couple weeks.
Somebody just dimmed the lights on us. When that happens, we
Well, the
need to
county
get
didn't pay their bill
appetizers,
again.
right?
County didn't pay the bill again. But I can be ready in a couple weeks. It'd be better for me if I had Trey here to help me with voir dire. But I mean, if you give me 2 weeks, I'll be ready.
All right. And so which case are you all going to be proceeding on?
We'll be proceeding on the ag assault, Judge.
All right. And how long do y'all expect the trial? All right. So if I don't have it, I'm going to need an acknowledgement of discovery. And if you'll
I did one,
confer,
I think, last time.
okay. And if you'll confer with Ms. Ferguson on a jury trial date.
Okay.
All
You
right.
said today?
Not a thing.
All right. And you don't have any objections to the continuance?
Ready, Judge, but we have no objection.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Gabriel Carvalho.
Carvalho, Judge, right here.
Carvalho. I'm so sorry. How do you pronounce your last name?
Carvalho.
Carvalho.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Court is calling 2025 CR 013245 State versus Gabriel Carvalho. Could I have parties announced?
Sworn as counsel for the state.
Brian Powers for the defense.
And are you Mr. Carvalho?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
We did, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, state moves to waive count 1 and proceed on count 2, and additionally in count 2, state would move to
amend the spelling of Mr. Carvalho's last name in the indictment. The L is in front of the H, but we would like it to be the opposite.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, in count two, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, 4 to 400 grams. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court would find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Carvalho, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 2. There's a $1,000 fine. State will take in consideration 2025 CR 013242. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution, the DOEP course, and the MRT. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Sheet offer states exhibit 1 and all attached.
No objection, Your Honor.
State you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor, we just ask the court to follow the plea. Oh, and I will add, Your Honor, he has a job waiting for him in Arizona that he is hoping that he can get to. He believes that this will help get him away from some of the negative elements in his life. And so we'd ask the court to allow that if he's allowed by the state of Arizona to move.
And what county?
Maricopa.
Spell that, please.
Maricopa.
That's what I'm thinking it is.
Phoenix.
All right, and who is Matthew Luna to you?
Friends. Friends.
Former, let's say former friend.
Friends.
All right. And the reason why, because I'm not going to allow any contact. It appears that you all should not be together. All right, Ms. Abrams, there's going to be a transfer to Arizona. There's to be no contact with Matthew Luna. There's to be 4 years deferred adjudication. Proof of employment within 45, since he's transferring, proof of employment within 60 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow recommendations. However, if it recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with outpatient. If you're drug tested today, what will the results be?
Probably for trace amounts of marijuana, Judge.
All right, there's going to be sober support meetings. One time per week until further notice. Field visits one time per month for 6 months. If he's transferred to Arizona, see if they do field visits. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
A month and a few weeks.
And are they going to be moving with you?
No, we're not.
All right, 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service hours were deemed satisfied. There's a $1,000 fine that will be probated. Take in consideration 2025 CR 013242. Probation, is there a request for anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, yeah.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, in this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue, you need to let your probation officer know about it. If you're accepted for transfer in Arizona, don't go there and then get sent back here because you're not following the rules. I'm assuming their probation should be similar to here and should be similar to what I do. If you have an issue, let them know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can still call probation here. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you. Remain in the courtroom and probation will go over conditions with you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you,
You're
Your Honor.
welcome. Oh, and probation, make sure he gets tested for levels. Kenneth Thompson.
Here.
Hello, Mr. Thompson. How you doing? I'm doing okay. So we're scheduled for jury trial. I'm gonna have you all do that on Thursday.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So we'll start with jury selection on Thursday afternoon. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The jury on Thursday, we saw actual jury trial on Friday?
Yes, with testimony.
Okay, just want to make sure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Dominique Grant. Hello, Mr. Grant.
How you doing, y'all?
Doing great. How are you doing?
Trying to make.
Yes.
Judge, do you happen to have a copy of the supplementary report? You know,
I'm sorry.
I can just summarize,
Yes.
Judge. So a supplemental report was sent in the beginning of last month in regards to Mr. Grant. He was previously participating in the inpatient program with Salvation Army. But he was disqualified for possession of contraband, mainly a cell phone, nothing else. He's not able to resume the inpatient treatment because what he's telling me is that the inpatient treatment, if he completes their services, it will disqualify him from other services outside of the Salvation Army services. So he is such as like his Medicaid and another something else he told me. He is currently still receiving mental health services through the Center for Healthcare Services. He is also in process of getting his disability. He's 4 days ago was his last appointment with the disability. He's just waiting on their decision. Currently, he lives with his brother. So the supplemental report indicated that they wanted a compliance hearing based on his continued non-compliance, but that was mainly based on the inpatient treatment with Salvation Army. He tells me that the inpatient treatment with Salvation Army was not for drugs or anything like that. It was mainly for his mental health services. But he is, once again, going through the Center for Healthcare Services. He's completed his TAP evaluation, his community service hours. He has negative urinalysis, so we don't have any compliance issues there. So we're asking that he just continue with doing what he's doing and making sure that he is staying on top of his appointments to get his disability done and continue his Center for Healthcare Services mental health treatment.
All right, is there anything else we can help you with?
Just the thing, Your
Mhm.
Honor, she gave me this probation,
Mhm.
you know. That situation that happened with my phone situation, I just took it to my room. I didn't know that couldn't take it to the room.
Oh, no. Here's the
Oh,
thing.
no, I'm-
No problem with that.
All right.
All right.
I'm giving you the
Yeah.
follow-up since the day
Sure.
you released me.
Yes.
Okay, now, from that day forward, I have, because at the Salvation Army, you're not allowed, I mean, they denied me boost access to food stamps because they put the food stamps, that's how we eat there.
Mhm.
I couldn't get on Medicaid and disability because I'm in the center, the center thing, so.
Oh, no, let me just tell you. So one, I do believe what you're telling me because probation has looked into what you're telling me. So it appears that your continued treatment through Center for Healthcare Services is what needs to be done. It appears that you have stable housing with your brother. So I'm just going to ask probation to make sure they do field visits with his brother to make sure everything is still going well there. And we're going to continue with the Center for Healthcare Services. You're going to keep them updated on obtaining your SSI and we'll go from there.
That's why I brought all my documentation to let you know that.
Okay.
And another thing that I was trying to do was, because I was gonna try to meet you in some of the committees that you go to attend to show you that I am a participant in some of the things. I have participated in some of them with the former judges that I have, like I attended the last NAACP. And I'm trying to be, I'm volunteering, I do food drives, I joined the community church, so it ain't like I'm just roaming free.
Oh, no.
Non-participation of me not being in that program because I requested that program.
Mhm.
And you honor that, and I just didn't want to tell you that I didn't want to be in that program just to not follow the rules of that, you know.
No, I appreciate that. But I want to remind you, and I know you're doing it, but I want you to stay on track with doing it. Just make sure that you always stay in contact with probation
Oh, yes.
and stay in contact with Center for Healthcare Services.
And my probation officer told me that one of the things that you had stated on your notes about, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but it was something that was required inside my thing dealing with the Salvation Army.
Mhm.
So the replacement for that, he told me that they have that same requirement that you wanted me at the probation place.
Okay.
The probation has one of the programs, one of the things that you stimulated that I would do. That's the reason why I'm in your face now because of that, the glitch thing right there.
Okay.
So probation does have that program there for them, but it's up to your discretion.
No. I want to let you know,
I'm trying to follow all your recommendations.
and I appreciate that you're following the rules and that you're staying in contact. So great job. Okay. Just continue doing what you're doing, continue to stay in contact with probation and continue with Center for Healthcare Services. And if there are other issues that pop up with your SSI, pops up with Center for Healthcare Services, just let us know about it. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, good job. Jonathan Vargas. Court is calling 2019 CR 8713 State versus Jonathan Vargas. Can I have parties approach and announce for the record?
Opinion for the state of Texas.
Morning.
John Foley, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Vargas.
And are you Mr. Vargas?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, are you all ready to proceed?
You're ready to play.
Okay, let me pull up the document. All right, what are the results on the UA?
Came back positive for marijuana.
Okay. And state, what are you requesting?
Revoke his probation, Your Honor, and since it's in the TAC.
I couldn't.
Revoke in 2 years.
Judge, we'd ask a court to either continue Mr. Vargas on
deferred or to revoke him and give him regular probation with a jail sanction if necessary. Mr. Vargas is the sole caretaker for his child. He's a stay-at-home dad. He has a business where he mows lawns, but he does that.
But I mean, it's like, maybe he shouldn't be taking care of his child if he's using. I don't understand why you're coming in and testing positive with the court. And according to this, you've already been sentenced to safety. So there was, who's with your child now? All right, so we have a mom who can take care of your child. So I don't know if there's anything else I can do for you because you've been to safety. I don't know how else to help you.
I had stopped smoking prior to me turning myself in. And I know I was told that marijuana stays in your system for a while.
But no, this is not your first motion to revoke.
Correct.
And it's always a motion to revoke for use. And I just don't know what else. I don't know if there's anything else available for you.
Is there any way I could be on probation and get drug tested every week?
No, because then what's happening is you're just asking probation to do extra work. For something that you have done wrong. And you've been on probation in this court since 2019, and there just hasn't been any improvement. I just don't think probation, there's nothing else I can do. What I can tell you is you will receive credit for completion of safety. You'll get credit for that. So
Judge,
yes.
if I may, I think there has been some improvement though, in that he has been voluntarily, I think he's genuinely trying to better himself. That is, he has voluntarily been seeking treatment. He's been going to that treatment. He's successful at that treatment for his heroin addiction. He did slip when he knew he was going to be turning himself in. He I think, was nervous about it, and he smoked marijuana, but he didn't go back. He didn't, regress to go back to the heroin. And I do think he's showing some improvement in that way, Judge.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to grant the motion, find you guilty, revoke. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, give you credit for any time served in inpatient treatment. And counsel, if you get with the clerks, they'll be able to tell you how much time that is.
I'm sorry, Judge.
If you talk to the clerks, they'll be able to tell you how much time he's receiving for credit for the inpatient treatment.
Okay.
There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with the complainant. And I'll ask for the therapeutic community.
Judge, did you say also credit for time served or just for the?
Yes.
Okay, good, thank you.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Sure.
All right, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you're on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction and because there's an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over that, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, I can't force them to place you in the therapeutic community. You'll still have to request it, but they'll see where I've requested it. That program is designed to help you with any drug issues you may have. It doesn't increase the amount of time that you're in custody, all right? All right, good luck to you, okay? You're welcome. Court is calling 2025 CR 013749 State versus Mark Anthony Perez Vargas. Could I have parties announce?
Right up for the state.
John Sheffield for defendant, we're ready, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Vargas?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I did, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Are there any applications?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Vargas, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yeah, Judge.
Mr. Vargas, did you review, well, are you all waiving the,
Is there any announcement?
let me see, just one second. Yes.
Judge, we'll waive the meter and a half and proceed on just the break recording.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Vargas, did you review the court's admonishments and defendant's waivers with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're charged with evading arrest, detention in a vehicle. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Vargas, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain agreement with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishments be assessed at 2 years in the prison. This is run concurrently with 2025 PF 51672. The state will take in consideration the following cause numbers. 2025 CR 013741, 2025 CR 013740, 2025 CR 013744. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence?
Judge, we offer to say exhibit number 1 and all of its attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
Right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, we just ask the court to follow the recommendation.
All right, the court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with 2025 PF 51672. Court will take in consideration 2025 CR 013741, 2025 CR 013740, 2025 CR 013744. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
She's on Zoom, Your Honor.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 009601 State versus Kiara Henry. Can I have parties announced?
Attorney Albert Acevedo for Miss Henry.
Ms. Henry?
Yes, how are
All right. Good morning. So Ms. Henry is appearing by Zoom. And we're here for sentencing, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And she is located in another state,
She's in Michigan, Your Honor.
Michigan. All right. Are there any witnesses from either party? I believe we've discussed off record and at previous hearings, the requests from the state and the requests from the defense.
I have no witnesses, just her, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. Just briefly, we've gone over the PSI. Just clerical error. There's her address. It's Coyle, C-O.
Just 1 second.
Just briefly, I'd like to call my client, Judge.
All right, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes,
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name in the record, for the record, I'm sorry.
my name is Kiera Henry.
Yes, you may proceed.
Miss Henry, you got arrested back in August of 2023, correct?
Yes,
And since that time, this offense occurred in Bear County. Did you move?
yes.
And where did you move to?
I moved from Bear County to Houston and then I stayed there for a year and then I moved back to Michigan, where I am now.
And when you moved to Houston, did you work?
Yes, I worked for the Houston Housing Authority for 1 year as a housing specialist.
Okay. And while you were here in Bear County, did you briefly have a job?
Yes, I worked for the United States Postal Service.
And that didn't last very long, right?
No, because I was arrested.
Okay. And were your kids living with you at the time you lived here in San Antonio and then moved to Houston and back to Michigan?
Yes, they've been with me the whole time.
Okay, let me ask this. What is the restitution amount that's owed?
In regards, it says 0 in regards to the report, Judge. No, there's an victim impact statement, and the victim said there was $0 restitution.
All right, so where are you working now?
I work for I work for LR Management. I'm assistant property manager.
And does this involve her having access to people's identifying information? Social Security, driver's license?
It's a driver's license information at the time when she was here and passed it on to get a vehicle at Enterprise.
No. I mean her current employment now. Your current employment that you have now, do you have access to people's driver's license and social security information?
Yes.
I have a problem with that. She's not going to be allowed to work there unless she informs her employer and those whose licenses and social security information that she's obtaining, she informs them of this case. Otherwise, she's not going to be allowed to work there.
Can I say one thing, Judge?
Sure.
I did not, when I got the information, I was told that it was not an actual person. I was not aware that I was using someone's identity. And that's the God's the honest truth. I did not know that it was somebody's identity. I was told it was a profile that was made up. I never knew that it was, when I found out that it was that person was an actual person, it broke me. I never would ever touch anyone's identity.
All right. So my ruling is my ruling.
Yes, ma'am.
They'll need to know. And you can explain to them, you thought somebody was making up profiles and creating cards.
Yes, ma'am.
But even if that were the case, it still was the wrong thing to do because somebody is holding the bag with no money being given to them.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, or any occupation that gives you access to others' credit card information, driver's license, or social security numbers, unless your employer is made aware of this case.
Yes, ma'am.
And you'll need to provide proof to probation that they have been made aware. So which county do you live in?
I live in Wayne County. I work in Oakland County.
All right, there's a transfer to Wayne County. And is that Michigan?
Yes.
Defendant allowed to work out of county? There's to be no restitution ordered because parties are telling me there is no restitution. No contact with Katie Boyd, and for the record, no relation to me or Enterprise at 1128 IH 35 North, San Antonio, Texas. There's to be 100 hours of community service restitution. And I'm going to order the MRT. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Taking consideration 2025 CR 009623. Field visits is available once a month for 3 months. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else?
Nothing further from the defense, Your Honor.
All right, is there anything else you need, Ms. Henry?
No, ma'am. Oh, I do have a question. So as far as the employment thing, my boss does know. And is this for the rest of my life or is this just while I'm in probation?
You'll have to speak to your attorney.
Okay.
Explain to you about that. All
Okay.
right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal?
Yes.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to send you to a breakout room. I'm going to move you to breakout room number 1. If you'll meet the probation officer in there, they'll go over conditions with you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And did you all tender me the dismissal? Has that already been done?
I'm not certain.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just make sure you go to the breakout room. Where's Jesse Sanchez?
Sanchez?
All right, and I'm taking you up because you're in custody. I know the deputies want to reduce the number of people who have to come back.
Okay.
All right, so what's happening with this case?
The state is missing his prior criminal cases, the certified copies. So I don't want to enter into any plea or anything until we have those.
State, when will you have those?
Judge, I sent an email to the county clerks. They should be back momentarily, but I've seen them take anywhere between a day or 2 to get certified judges.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can you recall this in 2 weeks, please?
Yeah, we're ready, Judge. It's just that I don't want to do anything. Okay.
January 27th.
All right, we'll be back on January 27th.
Okay.
And if you want him brought over sooner, just let us know.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Kent Wells. Hello, Mr. Wells, how are you doing?
Good morning. I'll see us in over half.
Yes.
Okay, Judge, this was a status for early termination that was sent in back in October. And for some reason, a hearing was never set for it. It was set last week when Judge Angelini was here. But he said to reset it for whenever you were back in the office.
Okay.
Mr. Wells been placed on deferred adjudication for a period of 3 years, back in April of 2024.
Can I see the file on Mr. Wells, please?
He has completed his community service hours, his driver safety course. He complied with all of the field visits as well as the employment restrictions. Completed his anger management. He's been compliant with the no contact order and the prohibition of entering that street. He has also rendered numerous negative UAs. He's met all of the financial obligations. There was no restitution. So we didn't have any type of compliance issues or anything like that. So we were asking for a consideration for early dismissal. At the time, ADA Alban was here. She opposed it. I did speak with ADA Galloway this morning. She doesn't have any opposition except for she would agree for him to be discharged in April of 2026.
Okay.
He's been on for over a year and a half. So that's where we are with everything, Judge. We're asking for the court to consider it.
All right. So let me just tell you what I'm going to do, and I'm going to explain to you why I'm going to do what I do. There are a lot of holidays that are coming up. Some holidays are distinctly San Antonio holidays. You know which one I'm talking about, right? And so I always have concerns about that. And I know when I was a defense attorney, I would be like, hey, they're going to do well. But I understand now, being a judge, I understand why judges would do certain things. So part of my thing is to protect the community. I know that you've completed everything, but I'll tell you, you've gone from the state opposing it to the state saying, hey, let's do it at the end of April. So what I'm telling you is you will not need to come back. I will grant, if you're doing well, I'll grant the motion for early termination at the end of April. And it's right around the corner.
It is.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
The original, I think, in the notes was 2 years. The state proposed 2, my attorney agreed to 2, I agreed to 2.
And I said 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Well,
how or
see, the
where
thing,
that came from.
oh, because the state and the defense, they can make recommendations, but they're not allowed to agree on the length of probation. That's for me to decide. And I can tell you what I base it upon is whatever testimony is presented to me and what I'm reading that's in the police reports. Okay. All right. Thank you.
So
At the end of April, if there are no issues, then you will be off.
Do I come back?
No, you won't have to come back unless you just want to come back to say hi.
Wow.
You're like, I don't know about
What's your
that.
picture going on?
All right.
So we're good.
Thank you. All right. Court is calling 2025 CR 014063 State versus Arnulfo Lucio. Can I have parties announced for the state?
Brandon Brady for the state.
Defense?
Doc Coronado.
And are you Mr. Lucio?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery that you review with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Lucio, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney?
I did.
Did you understand it and sign it?
I did.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stated it appears that you're proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance. Penalty group 1 less than 1 gram. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Judge, it is.
All right. Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Lucio, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
I did.
Did you understand possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 less than 1 gram is a state jail felony? The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
I did.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? You need to speak up.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Lucio, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain agreement with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. There's a $1,000 fine. The state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that plea?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Judge.
Defense?
It is, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
Oh, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation and 200 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
Judge, we offer exhibit number 1 and all of its attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, you may be excused, state.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses? The state will call in the right to remain silent.
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We ask that you follow the recommendation, and Mr. Lucio is determined to get this behind him and get this case dismissed on his own.
All right, Mr. Lucio, tell me about yourself.
I'm a Pisces.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I was just telling them about this movie I watched called The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh. The reason why they call it The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh, everybody on the team, they were Pisces.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I'm 42 years old when this happened. I was celebrating my birthday and,
Mhm.
just had a little too much fun that got away. And, it's not typical of my behavior to do that.
Well, it was a dangerous situation because they said they found you slumped over.
Yeah.
So if you're drug tested today, would there be any positive results?
Maybe possibly. I've been weaning myself off. I know it's getting out of my system because I'm losing a lot more sleep these days. So
And when you say weaning yourself off of what?
just the marijuana.
Okay.
So, and I've got a hefty sack just,
No, it's okay.
and it stays behind.
Oh, no, I've
So,
done research and,
yeah.
well, I've reviewed.
But I mean, it won't be in high levels or anything like
Okay.
that. So.
So are you-
One will be slightly there, but it's not going to be anything to concern because by the next one, it will definitely be.
All right. So are you employed?
I am in search of a job. I was actually on my way to go and look for some other interviews today downtown since I was here.
How long have you been unemployed?
So The last place I was working, they shut down the first week of November.
Ah.
It was an incredibly difficult time in the restaurant industry.
Mhm.
because Everybody's already held up for the holidays. So I'm looking for just about anything in the restaurant industry. So if I have to bar back, if I have to bus tables, then most definitely I'll end up starting.
All right. Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
Do you have a support system?
I do.
And who would that be?
That's my brother. He's actually listed there. I'm actually staying with him.
Mhm.
So if they go to look for me, like, he will be the first one to say, he'll know exactly where I'm at, because
Okay.
we always keep in touch that way.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to $1,000 fine that will be probated.
Okay.
2 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, probation. If you make sure that they test him for levels. There's to be field visit once per month for 7 months, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider with minors, a TAP evaluation out of custody. If TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with outpatient treatment, be it sober support or either intensive. There's to be sober support meetings, 1 per week, and those are located throughout the city. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. So for every sober support meeting you complete, 1 of those hours will be deducted. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, did you view the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. All right, we can go off the record. In this court, communication is key. If there's an issue, let probation know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always address it with me.
Okay.
If you do feel that you can't stop smoking, or if you're going to drink because you're not allowed to drink alcohol while you're on probation, just call probation and let them know. They're probably going to tell you to get in touch with the sponsor, or either they're going to figure out a way to help you, or either they're going to tell me about it and I'm going to have you come in and I'm going to see what we can do to help. All right. All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Again, may be excused.
Yes.
Thank you.
And she got on bond.
All right. Who's here for Lindsay Martinez?
Good judge.
All right, let's come forward. And Ms. Koga, we're just waiting for Mr. Woodard to be able to zoom in. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 013497, State versus Lindsay Marie Martinez. Can I have parties announced?
State?
James Ishimoto for the defense.
And are you Ms. Martinez?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery and reviewed that with your client?
I believe I have to.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Martinez, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Martinez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
All right, you're charged with prohibitive item in a correctional facility. That's a 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against? I'm sorry, just one second. Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I believe she does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe she was.
Ms. Martinez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, there is $1,000 fine to be probated, and the state is recommending deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
Not ruled upon, no, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There be 100 hours community service restitution and the MRT. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offer State's Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, we would just like to point out that at that time, she was going through a very difficult period. She had recently had a stillborn miscarriage. She was dealing with postpartum depression and she was suicidal. I think since then, she's tried to get her life back on track. She's currently taking Zoloft to deal with her depression, but it's sort of an ongoing issue dealing with her mental health issues.
All right. So are you still living with your mom and with the family members?
Yes.
How's everything going with that?
Better. Everything's good. Yeah, I've been helping her. I take her to her appointments and she needs to.
Okay.
Everything's been getting better.
All right. And are you employed at all or no?
Self-employed. I'm an eBay seller. I sell clothes online as well, and then I sell Pokemon.
So what?
Pokemon.
Oh, hey. All righty. I've watched Pokemon. So how's treatment going for you?
Treatment.
Do you have a counselor or somebody you can talk to?
I want resources to help, like with counseling. I was going to a grief counselor from Any Baby Can, but she wasn't relaying no resources to me.
Okay.
So I
I'm
would really
aware of
love
Any
that.
Baby Can.
Hmm?
I said I'm aware of Any Baby Can, but we're gonna see what we can get you with regards to therapy. I want you to be successful on this probation. And from reading this, counsel, I see the issue is really not, of course, this is a crime, but I see that's not the real issue. The real issue is lack of resources. So we're gonna see what we can do with that. So it's gonna be $1,000 fine, probated, 2 years deferred adjudication. Probation, I'm gonna do field visits 1 time per month for 8 months, just to check on her to see if there's anything that's needed with regards to any mental health. And probation, do you have any type of therapy for trauma or anything that I can refer her to?
That trauma assessment and then based on that, I'm on board.
All right, so we'll do a trauma assessment. I'll follow recommendations. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, And that is all I'm ordering because that's what the real issue is here. Unless probation, you think there's anything else that needs to be ordered? Okay. All right. Is there anything else you need from me?
Thank you for trying to get me resources, mental health. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're so welcome. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. So in this court, communication is key. I want you to be successful. Probation and your attorney wants you to be successful. So if there's an issue, you must let probation know about it and don't fall off, from not reporting or anything, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
You too. Thank you.
You're
Have a
welcome.
Good day.
All right, you too. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 013603, 2025 CR 012102, 2025 CR 013590, and 2025 CR 012104. State versus Vincent Gonzalez. Can I have parties announced?
State.
Defense?
Valentina Cogor on behalf of Vincent Gonzalez.
David Andre Woodard here for Vincent Gonzalez.
And are you Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsels, at each of the cause numbers, have you received all discovery and reviewed it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have, Judge.
In each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. In each cause number, Mr. Gonzalez, did you review the documents entitled Application for Community Supervision with your attorneys? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I'm going to need you to speak up just so the court reporter can hear
Yes, ma'am.
and so I can hear.
Yes, ma'am.
And each of the cause numbers, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did.
Counsels, in each cause number, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
I do, Judge.
And cause number 2025 CR 013603, the burglary of the building. State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, your statement, late paragraph, you don't count one paragraph.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
And cause number 2025 CR 012102, which is the theft of property, $2,500 to $30,000. State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes.
And cause number 2025 CR 013590, the burglary of the vehicle. Are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor, that should be an unauthorized.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. And in cause number 2025 CR 012104, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
And each of the cause numbers, Mr. Gonzalez, have you reviewed the court admonishments with your attorney? Do you understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
In the cause number ending in 03, you're charged with burglary of a building with an enhancement. If the state proves the enhancement, your range of punishment will be from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. In the cause number ending in 02, you're charged with theft, $2,500 to $30,000 with an enhancement. If the state is able to prove the enhancement, the range of punishment will be anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. And cause number ending in 90, you're charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle that's enhanced to a third-degree felony. If the state is able to prove the enhancement, the range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison. And cause number 04, the charge is theft of property, $2,500 to $30,000. If the state is able to prove the enhancement, the range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In each of the cause numbers, if you have a plea, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent. By entering these pleas, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in each of these cause numbers?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsels, in each of the cause numbers, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
He has, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does.
He does, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe he is and he was.
He was, Judge.
Mr. Gonzalez, in each cause number, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the pleas?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
I have, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering these pleas, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury. In the cause number ending in 03, in all of the cause numbers, did you review the plea bargain pages with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
In the cause number ending in 03, the state is proceeding on count 1, paragraph B. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at a cap of 10 years. You'd agree that you've been previously convicted of a felony for enhancement. There's a $1,000 fine. State is silent on your application. All of these cases that I've talked to you about will run concurrently. They'll take in consideration 2025 CR 012099 and 2025 CR 01210. And there's to be restitution to Amigos Food Mart. And outside the agreement, they're asking for no contact with Amigos Food Mart. And cause number ending in 02, they're asking that your punishment be assessed at a cap of 10 years in the prison. You agree to be previously convicted of a felony for enhancement. There's a $1,000 fine. State is silent on your applications. All of the cause numbers will run concurrently. There's to be restitution to Lowe's of $2,799.00. Outside the agreement, there's to be no contact with Lowe's. In the cause number ending in 90, they're asking that your punishment be assessed at a cap of 10 years in the prison. You agree that you've been previously convicted of a prior felony for purposes of enhancement. There's a $1,000 fine, and these cause numbers will run concurrently. And cause number ending in 04, they're asking that your punishment be assessed at a cap of 10 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. State is silent on your application. The cause numbers will run concurrently. They're taking in consideration. No, here's my question. Is it the same amount for Lowe's?
Yes, Judge, there was two separate incidents. Same.
Okay. All right, and in that cause number, they're taking in consideration 2025 CR 012103, 2025 CR 008712. There's restitution to Lowe's in the amount of $2,799. Did you understand that to be your plea bargain agreements in each of the cause numbers?
Yes, ma'am. Can I say something?
Not at this time. There'll be a time,
All right.
but not right now. I'm just trying to
Yes, ma'am.
go by order, okay?
That's good.
Defense counsel, are those the plea bargain agreements?
Yes, Your Honor.
They are, Judge.
State?
Yes.
In each of the cause numbers, did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorneys? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsels, in each of the cause numbers, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Gonzalez, and cause number 2025 CR 013603. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
To the enhancements, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
And cause number 2025 CR 012102. To the offense, how do you plead?
No contest.
To the enhancements, how do you plead?
True.
And cause number 2025 CR 0135590. To the offense, how do you plead?
No contest.
To the enhancements, how do you plead?
True.
And cause number 2025 CR 012104. To the offense, how do you plead?
No contest.
To the enhancements, how do you plead?
True.
State, any evidence to support the defendants, please?
Yes, Your Honor, all causes state offer states exhibit 1 and all.
No objection.
No objections, Judge.
In each of the cause numbers, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
I did, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
I do, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments in each cause number and review the same. All right, so parties in cause number 2025 CR 012104. The indictment's cause number is, and the enhancement allegation is listed as 20099CR4764W. And the actual cause number is 2009CR4764W. So there's been an extra 0 added. I'm sorry, an extra 9 has been added in the indictment for the enhancements.
If the court was allowable, the state would move to amend that to reflect what the judge said.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Is that for you, Ms. Kogat?
I believe so, Your Honor.
All right. So that the record can be clear, the enhancement allegation, the state is requesting that the cause number, which is listed in the enhancement allegation 20099CR4764W, be amended to 2009 CR4764W, and that will be granted without objection. And each cause number, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. The court will find the enhancements true based upon your plea of true. This will come back for sentencing on January 27th. At that time, state, you can present whatever evidence you wish to present, and defense, you'll be able to present any evidence on your behalf.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And my understanding from both parties, you are waiving PSI. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Correct, Judge.
All right. Is there anything else before we close the record?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Do you have any questions about anything, about what's going to happen? Okay. Your attorneys then will talk to you. Okay.
You have a good afternoon.
Oh, thank you. You too. And Ms. Kogat, you have a John Simpson.
I believe he was no show this morning.
Okay. Let me see. All right, counsel, this will be his first appearance here. If you would like, we can have it recalled and you can see if you can contact him. Otherwise, I can proceed.
Yes, Your Honor, if we could recall on January the 27th.
Not that far, counsel.
Okay.
Let me look. Norma, are we able to recall this? Counsel, are you available for January 22nd?
Any other dates you're available? What about 23rd?
Not the 23rd. That's mental health docket for me. I can do the 20th or the 22nd. I mean, I'll push it as far as the 26th.
I can do the 26th, Your Honor.
All right, Norma, if you recall this for the 26th. And counsel, the reason why I'm allowing that is because I know sometimes there's a mix up with Odyssey, and I see in the system, this would have been his first appearance for court.
Mhm.
All right, we'll see you then.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Mr. Cox? Yes. Mr. Johnson, is that going to be a jury trial?
So, Judge, we're trying to resolve our differences. Just can't.
Can't have a meeting of the minds. All right, how long do y'all expect this trial?
I can't speak for good.
All right, if y'all will confer with Ms.
2 or 3
Ferguson.
days, so we'll confer with Ms. Ferguson, get a date.
Yes, and then just let me know what the date is.
Okay, thank you.
March 17th, Judge?
All right, Mr. Johnson, your jury trial date is going to be March 17th.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. You can sign off.
We'll bring that date, Judge.
Yes. I'm sorry, what's your name?
Lady Jones.
Oh, I forgot to talk for yes. It's on page 5, Judge.
Okay.
Right down. Sorry.
All right, I was like, who is that? All right, what is happening with this case?
Your Honor, we'd like to set that for a motion to suppress.
Is it dispositive?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay. How many witnesses?
I think the state would be.
I think about 2 witnesses.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, they need a motion to suppress,
Yes,
and they say it would be dispositive.
I can do, February 9th.
That work, Chris?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, February 9th will be the motion to suppress.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Yeah. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Who else is ready?
Christopher King. Please. And then here's the next one.
Are there any applications in this?
No applicant.
Okay. Court is calling 2025 CR 013997 State versus Christopher Allen King. Can I have parties announced?
Right for the state.
Melissa Christian for the defendant.
And are you Mr. King?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery that you review this with your client?
I have, Judge, yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. King, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Judge.
Mr. King, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 to 4 grams. That's a 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights, and did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do so believe.
Mr. King, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine, no applications. State will take in consideration 2025 CR 014782. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State?
It is, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No.
And then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Judge, the state offers state exhibit number 1 and all of its attachments.
We have no objections.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Yep.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses? The state will call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, please.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just ask that you follow the plea bargain, Judge.
All right, the court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's $2,000 fine, time and money to run concurrent. Take in consideration 2025 CR 014782, and I'll request the therapeutic community. So does he have a criminal history, a long criminal history?
He has a number of thefts, the most recent of which was in June. And he does have 137 days credit on this.
So here's the thing. I followed your agreement. I'll go forward with your agreement. It appears that you have a drug problem. Now, people say if you're on probation in my court, the probation is not easy. But what I can tell you, if you don't get help for your drug problem, you're going to end up in and out of prison.
I don't want to.
Committing more thefts, or somebody's going to end up identifying your body. So if you want probation and they change the plea bargain agreement to open to the court, I would give you probation. If you don't want probation, I'll follow your agreement, as I've said, and sentence you to the 2 years.
Take the probation.
Do y'all want to discuss state? So in this case, the defense is telling me that the cases that her client has are theft cases. And there's nothing serious, just theft cases.
I think it's a series of theft cases. There might be one prior drug case. Ms. Galloway was not offering us probation.
Oh,
That's
would-
where we were.
I would like the probation. I could use the help.
okay. So this is what I'll do. Since Ms. Galloway is the one who made the offer, if you want to talk to her, y'all can do a motion for new trial. I will hear it. And if nobody has any objection, I'll grant the motion for new trial. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So
Confer with her.
All right.
I'll email her this afternoon.
right, so for now, it's guilty, 2 years in the prison, credit for any time served, $2,000 fine, time and money run concurrent, taking consideration 2025 CR 014782, and I'll request the therapeutic community. And the only reason why I was saying perhaps you need more treatment is because this is sort of like kicking the can down the road and we may end up right back here again. Not with me, with someone else, okay? So the therapeutic community, I can't order them to place you in that program because I don't have jurisdiction over it.
What is that?
It's to help you with any type of controlled substance or mental health issues you may have. You have to request it though. In the judgment, they'll see that I ordered it, but it's completely up to them whether they give it or not, and you must sign up for it. Otherwise, they won't even consider you.
Thank you.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll speak to an attorney. And your attorney already knows that she'll talk to Attorney Galloway, and if they decide to change things, they can file a motion for new trial, and the court will entertain it.
Thank you, Judge. That would be excused.
Yes.
Thank you.
Who's here? Mark Rattler?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Rattler? Thank you. Are there applications?
There is, Your Honor.
Court is calling 2025 CR 010645 State versus Mark Rattler. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Anthony Zamora for Mark Rattler.
And are you Mr. Rattler?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rattler, did you review? Let me see. I'm so sorry, I don't see the application.
It's there, Judge. It was.
Okay. I'm just trying to find it. It's not here unless I'm missing it.
Well, another one, Your Honor, we filled one out. It was both for, application for.
Oh, you know,
and
it would have that application had the CIC number on it.
Ah,
So I have it here, Judge. Let me just correct the number.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Mr. Rattler, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon, and the range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison. If you have a plea bargain agreement, the state does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the state does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Rattler, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, no.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. State is silent on your application. They're taking in consideration 2025 CR 010646. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
We did, Your Honor.
State? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? Sorry?
No contest, Your Honor.
State, any evidence?
It's previously been tendered. We have no objections.
All right. State, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, the court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. So how old were you in 1989?
17.
Who gives,
He was young.
who gives 18 years?
And I've asked that, Judge, and we've gone over it. That's why I think it's important for the PSI, because it just sounds like, it sounds like. a
Who gives
horrible-
18 years prison for burglary of a building for, how old were you? I'm sorry, how old were you?
17.
17.
It gets a little worse when you delve into even deeper.
Okay. So are you waiving PSI?
Judge, I think a PSI is going to inform the court.
Are you waiving PSI?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Judge. He's gainfully employed, has been. Everything this man has told me he's done. And in this business of 30-something years, 33 years, that in and of itself tells me the type of individual that says if he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it. He is currently one of the sole managers of a property here downtown, to where the investors have placed him in charge of the building, redoing the rooms. He works full-time. They're able to redo the rooms and then they're renting them out either on leases or Airbnbs. It's a heck of a responsibility. He's trusted with that. He's loyal to it. I think that whatever the court tells this gentleman to do, you're not going to see him back here, Judge. He's 57 years old. He works and he goes home. I would just ask the court to please consider either the deferred adjudication or the probation. Whatever requirements you add on to it, I will say that he will succeed at it.
All right. So I'm gonna give you a choice. The state is asking for a cap of 6 years. So I can find you guilty. Your underlying sentence will be 6 years, which means that if you are revoked, the most you can be sentenced to is 6 years. Or I can give you the deferred adjudication and I'll give you the deferred adjudication for 4 years. Which do you choose? Deferred adjudication is no felony conviction. All right, this is what the court is going to do. There's 4 years deferred adjudication, $2,000 fine that will be probated, taking consideration 2025 CR 010646. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There is going to be a TAP evaluation out of custody, follow results. If they're asking for inpatient treatment, we'll start with outpatient. With the UAs, make sure there's a test for levels. So do you live by yourself or with someone? All right, and what are the ages okay, any children in the household? Okay. For now, I'm going to do no residing in households with minors because I want to learn more about you before I allow that to happen. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month for 8 months. 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order weekly sober support meetings. For each sober support meeting you complete, an hour of your community service restitution will be deducted. Probation, is there anything else? Let's do that for 3 months, and I'm basing that upon the police report. Now, I'm doing that for 3 months. However, if sometimes people will start their sober support meetings and they see that it's very helpful. But what I can tell you, every sober support meeting you complete, an hour of your community service restitution will be deducted. You can choose to do your community service outside in the heat. It's completely up to you. Is there anything else you need from the court?
Thank you. Appreciate outcome of this court.
All right, thank you. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're gonna go off the record. Here's the thing, you are aware that you are not allowed to possess any weapons. When probation comes to your house, they're gonna check to see what's going on in your household. If there's an issue, if you see, I may use some marijuana or I may drink alcohol, you had better call your sponsor. Hopefully you'll get a sponsor or either speak to probation. You understand? All right, good luck to you. You're welcome. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 014010 State versus Jose Cardenas. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Ready for the state?
Joseph Stateson standing in for Monica Guerrero. Mr.
And I'll
Cardenas.
just 1 second before you get to that. Yeah. And are you Mr. Cardenas?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we have an interpreter. Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm you will faithfully translate from Spanish into English and English into Spanish, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Thank you, Judge. Mariana Rios.
All right, defense, there's something you wanted on the record?
Yes, Judge. Mr. Cardenas, may I have permission to do this in front of this court today in place of Monica Guerrero? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Right. And defense, do you speak Spanish?
I do not, but Monica Guerrero does, and she was able to confer with him previously. She explained the plea offer to him. But I've been using the assistance of an interpreter throughout today.
So all the documents that I'm going to review with your client are in English. Were those explained to him in Spanish?
They have been, yes.
Mr. Cardenas, have all of the documents been explained to you in Spanish?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Cardenas, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are good.
Mr. Cardenas, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the, up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Cardenas, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's C.
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Sí.
Yes.
According to the plea, there's $1,000 fine to be probated. State recommends deferred adjudication. They will take in consideration 2025 CR 0140. Off the record. Excuse me. Yeah. I have the wrong docket sheet for this. It should be. All right, the court will, the state is asking that 2025 CR 014010 will be taken in consideration. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State.
That is a plea, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both
Yes.
places?
Yes.
This is the cause number. By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Counsel, are there be any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be 100 hours of community service restitution, the DOEP course, and the MRT. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Judge, we have the state doing number one and all of its.
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to, I'm sorry. Again, I'm just waiting for this. Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. Court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we just ask that you follow the agreements.
All right. Sir, do you have any children?
Yes.
And what are their ages?
The girl is 7. She's gonna turn 8.
Niño 13.
Niño.
Niño.
Another girl, 13.
Y un hombre de 20.
Boy, 20.
22.
22.
24.
24.
Nada más son 4 niños.
There's 4 children.
All right. And do they live with you?
Viven con usted?
2.
2 of them.
Uno está casado y uno está viviendo conmigo.
One is married, the other one is living with me.
La niña está con su mamá. Estamos divorciados.
And we are divorced. The girl lives with her mom.
So any of the minor children, do they live with you?
Sí, es grande.
Yes, the older one.
La niña está con la mamá.
The girl is with her mom.
Okay.
Y el de 20 está casado.
The 20-year-old is married.
El grande vive conmigo.
The older one lives with me.
All right. So is there anyone in your household who's under the age of 17?
No.
No.
All right. And if you're drug tested today, what will be the results?
It's gonna come out positive.
For what?
Okay.
I'm sorry, state, you may be excused.
Thank you.
How often are you using?
4 días.
No le oigo.
Cada 4 días.
Every 4 days.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to $1,000 fine. That will be probated. Okay.
And in between that time period,
Okay, I'm ready.
he had a doctor's appointment. He's been diagnosed with diabetes. He's anticipating getting prescription medication, and so when we just want the court to be aware that he will be having some prescription medication.
All right, just let probation know.
Yes, Judge.
All right, there's $1,000 fine probated. Take in consideration 2025 CR 014010. Proof of employment within 45 days. No employment as a home healthcare provider with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. 2 years deferred adjudication. No residing in households with minors. TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow TAP recommendations. A referral to felony drug court. 200 hours of community service restitution. Sober support meetings. 1 time per week until further notice. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else?
No.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. It's obvious to the court that you have a drug problem. You will need to make sure that you address those issues. If you do not address those issues, you're going to end up with another criminal charge, or either the last time you use, maybe the last time you use. You understand?
Yes.
All right, in this court, to be successful, communication is key. If you have an issue, please let probation know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always address it with the court. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Muy bien, gracias.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Mr. Tabler? Is that him?
He's over here.
Come down, sir. All right, so Mr. Porter, where are we on him? I see this is like his first setting, and he has some other cases that are awaiting indictment.
He does, and I was talking to Ms. Galloway on the big case.
Mhm.
When I say big, you know what I'm talking about. I need to bring her a flash drive. There's 4 videos that I couldn't get through discovery. And I'll be doing that tomorrow.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, on Samuel Tabler, recall this for discovery in 45 days. And if you want it brought over sooner, you can have it brought over sooner.
Okay, because I'm talking to her about these other cases.
Okay. And I'm giving you 45 days because of the other cases. Sometimes when it's awaiting indictment, it's somewhere in the universe and people have to find them, okay? All right, what date? All right, so we'll be back on February 26th unless your attorney wants you back sooner. All right, thank you.